Welcome to the e-prescribing tutorial video for eHealth Made Easy. This video explains how to prescribe medications for the patient during their visit. From the appointment schedule, click Actions and select Progress Note from the menu. Down the left are the navigation shortcuts for the note. Click Plan, and in the RX section, click Manage RX to launch the eRx module. If this is a brand new patient, the system prompts you to enter allergies and the patient's preferred pharmacy. We cover those in the Adding Allergies and Patient's Preferred Pharmacy tutorials. There are three ways that you can prescribe a medication. You can type in search, you can search by category, or if you have added medications to your favorites list, you can select one of your favorites from this drop-down. We cover those in detail in the Advanced Prescribing tutorial video. For now, we're going to type in search. Type the name of the drug and click Find or press Enter on the keyboard. The less you type, the better your search, unless you spell the medication name exactly. We want to prescribe Tenormin for Anthony Smith's high blood pressure, so we'll type Tenor and press Enter on the keyboard. Below the search fields, the system displays the list of medications that match the text you typed. All of the strengths offered for that medication appear in the list below the name. To choose the drug, click on the strength you want to prescribe. For Anthony, we're going to choose 25 milligrams. The system takes you to the SIG page to enter details for the prescription. Verify that the correct provider is in the provider drop-down. Enter the details of the prescription using the fields and drop-downs on this screen. For example, take one tablet by mouth every morning for 30 days. The system automatically calculates the quantity for you. If you can't write your directions with these drop-downs, for example, you have a tapered SIG, farther down there is a field called Directions to Patient where you can free type what you need into the system. We cover how to taper a SIG in the Tapered SIG tutorial video. Below the Refills drop-down are the directions to the pharmacist, where you can indicate if the pharmacist can substitute a generic or if they need to dispense the prescription as written. You can also type directions to the pharmacist in the field below the drop-down. For example, tell patient to make appointment for more refills. You can also tell the pharmacist if you're compounding drugs. The primary diagnosis and the secondary diagnosis come from the assessment section of the progress note. The comments field is for your practice's internal use only. Whatever you type here does not appear on the prescription. Once you have completed the prescription, you will click the Continue button at the bottom. If you need to change the drug you want to prescribe, click the Change Drug button. The system cancels the current prescription and returns you to the page where you can search for medication all over again. For now, we'll click Continue. This takes you to the review page and displays the prescription. The provider's information is at the top of the prescription. The patient's details appear below that. Then the drug we're prescribing and the information we just entered. Once we review the prescription and everything looks great, we'll click OK. If something isn't right, click the back button to return to the details of the prescription and make any edits that are necessary. If this is a prescription that you write frequently, click the Add to Favorites button to add this to your list of favorite prescriptions. We cover this in more detail in the Creating Favorites tutorial video. For now, everything looks great for Anthony's prescription, so we'll click OK. This creates the prescription and adds it to the pending prescriptions list, ready to be sent to the pharmacy. If you're satisfied with your prescription as it is, as we are with Anthony's prescription, you need to sign the prescription using your prescription password. This password is different from the one used to log into the system and is unique to the provider. Once you type in your password, you can use one of several buttons to send the prescription. We cover these in more detail in the Pending Prescriptions tutorial video. However, you can click Send to send it electronically, Send in Print to send it electronically and create a hard copy for the patient. You can create only a hard copy without sending it electronically, or you can just simply sign the prescription to create it as a record in the system. This is great if you've provided samples to the patient. We're going to send Anthony's prescription off to his pharmacy and finish off the process, so we'll click Send. The system displays a confirmation for you on the next page, indicating that the Norman prescription for Anthony Smith was sent to the medicine shop. Once you've signed the prescription, regardless if you print or send, the medication appears in the patient's medication list. Off to the right, the system displays the date the medication was sent or printed and who performed that action. In the blue bar at the top of the window, click Return to EMR to go back to the progress note. The system refreshes and you see the medication that we just prescribed. This concludes this tutorial video.